the most dangerous toys of all time. You're about to know the most fun, exciting, entertaining, and lethal toys.
Oh my God, Brent.
What? If you're willing to risk your life, play with Aquadots. You're playing when suddenly you fall into a coma.
Wait, what?
It's hard to believe it, but Aquadots can cause you pain. A lot of pain.
Aquadots! The magical dots you create, spray, and play.
At the beginning, it may seem very funny and harmless, but believe it or not, it's an extremely deadly glue because it contains gamma-hydroxybutyric acid, also called GHB or date rape drug, for leaving, to whom consume it, completely unconscious and helpless at the mercy of any attack, or at worst, on the verge of death.
What?
What a fright! How is it possible that Aquadots has caused so much damage to 5 children? As you hear, 5 children, of which 3 were from the United States and 2 from Australia. The damage was so great that they caused them vomiting, dizziness, and even one was in a coma for 5 days, which is why the United States Consumer Product Safety Commission formally banned its sale. Moon shoes. Traveling to the moon is every child's dream. It's inevitable not to get excited. Therefore, Nickelodeon decided to market the Moon Shoes, a pair of special shoes that will make you jump so high you can touch the sky.
Moon shoes!
However, touching the sky could cost you so dearly. And the point is that despite Moon Shoes having adjustable straps, they weren't safe enough, causing countless accidents such as sprained ankles, dislocations, or fractures in the feet.
Someone get her out of here!
Don't be upset. If I saw one of those terrible accidents, I'd scream too. For that reason, no one was surprised that the feared Moon Shoes got taken off the market. So tell me, do you remember any other toy so dangerous like this one that's no longer in the market? Tell me everything in the comments. Buckyballs. I know that when you're a kid, you had to suffer with food objects because I've been through that too. Gross, broccoli. The funny thing is that when I was a kid, I used to eat small objects. I think that's something very common in kids, and although nothing ever happened to me, other kids weren't so lucky.
What happened?
The worst thing you can imagine. It all started when the Buckyballs, small magnetic pieces that form various three-dimensional figures, were naively ingested by children, causing tragic consequences.
Oh no. That's awful.
And it gets worse than that. Because this product is able to stick between the walls of the intestines, piercing tissues, and making life miserable for those who consume it. Therefore, the CPSC totally banned its sale to avoid more accidents.
Oh, well, that's a relief.
Glass blowing kit. Do you like discovering things?
Yes.
Experiment?
Yes.
In brief, is science your thing?
Yes!
If so, this kit is perfect for you.
And it's safe?
Well, I'll not fool you, it's not suitable for children, even if it is a children's toy.
Are you kidding me?
Of course not. This is because the Gilbert Company, creator of this kit, is more concerned about the more advanced scientific tools than security. But how dangerous is it? Very simple. With this game, you can melt glass at a temperature of 593 degrees Celsius, which could cause large burns to kids. Science is not a game.
Wow.
Get ready because it's the turn of
Hi, I'm Polly Pocket. Let's have fun in my playhouse together.
Polly Pocket. The interesting thing about this toy is that it has several versions. That's why today I'll tell you about those that appeared between 2003 and 2006. Yes, those that had accessories and magnetized clothes. The coolest.
Great.
The drawback is they didn't think about how safe their magnets were, since they easily fall out, being the temptation of every kid.
That's awful.
According to the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission, more than 170 cases about the detachment of these magnets have been reported. Due to tremendous scandal, Mattel decided to temporarily remove the dolls from the market to reinforce them and thus not cause more accidents.
Sounds good to me.
Clackers. This entertaining toy had a very squeaky sound. It was made up of 2 acrylic balls attached to a piece of string that whipped each other at the time of moving it hard.
Spectacular.
Of course it is, but don't trust yourself too much since it can become a deadly weapon.
What did you say?
Okay, maybe it's not a killer machine, but it can cause permanent damage. How is it? Well, with the passage of time, these acrylic balls, after hitting each other, throw pieces of splinters, falling directly to your face, and in the worst case, leaving you completely blind. Moreover, the strong impact of the balls with your head could immobilize you, falling sharply.
Oh no, this is terrible.
Of course. Therefore, in 1985, the sale of this toy was prohibited.
Thank God.
Slap bracelet. In the early 1990s, there were incredible items like this one, this other, this one too, and all of these, highlighting the flexible wristbands. This entertaining toy adheres to your skin by pulling it hard towards you.
Amazing.
And as well as it's very funny, it can also cause horrible damages.
It can't be. It can't be.
I know it's hard to imagine, but it can be ultra hazardous when the plastic that protects the metal comes off, leaving it so exposed that it can cause cuts and wounds in the arms.
How bad is it, Tony?
Well, I exaggerated a little, but it's not that far from reality. For these painful incidents, schools strictly prohibited this toy.
I'm so relieved.
Slingshots. In the series Stranger Things, you can see Lucas use a slingshot to defeat the Demogorgon. At that time, the sling seemed totally harmless.
Well, yes, actually.
But I'm sorry to disappoint you, because the fact is that this object is disastrous, because it's able to cause irreversible injuries.
I was not expecting that.
I know, you say it quietly because you're not aware of the damage that causes.
Not really.
Well, I'll just name a couple of serious consequences. For example, blindness and broken teeth. I wouldn't play with that if I were you. And, well, even if you wanted it, you couldn't, because in 2006, the CPSC ordered that the slingshots be taken off the market. The classic must not always come back.
True. True.
Stop there, then I'll show you a deadly weapon. The Austin Magic Pistol. In the 50s, an innovative red toy pistol was launched to the market, becoming, at the time, one of the best-selling children's toys. But not everything was perfect.
What? No, it can't be!
Sorry, but it is, as a consequence of its magic crystals, which were composed of calcium carbide, and after being exposed to water, produce a flammable gas that makes your ping pong ball shoot. This deadly toy could cause you countless face shots, burst your eye, or cut off your ear. Even its flammable component is able to burn your face. Due to the terrible injuries that could be caused during its use, this toy was removed from the market to avoid tragic accidents.
Oh, thank goodness.
Gilbert Atomic Energy Lab. The name of this kit says it all, except that you can die with it.
Wait, what?
Just as you heard it, this is because its main substance is uranium-238, whose component is able to cause diseases such as cancer or leukemia.
No!
Calm down, it doesn't mean that you'll have these diseases. Even so, this set is extremely dangerous.
No!
But don't worry, because this kit didn't become very popular due to its high price, which was around $50, and given that it was very complex for children, only 50,000 sets were sold. This caused its imminent market recall.
That's perfect.
Battlestar Galactica. If you're a fan of the famous series of the 70s, Battlestar Galactica, you'll love this toy, because many vehicles, very similar to those of the series, with the ability to shoot small missiles and cause great tragedies have been launched.
What are you talking about?
I'll tell you. In 1978, a 4-year-old boy named Robert Jeffrey Warren was suffocated by shooting a missile into his mouth.
Oh God, oh God, oh no.
I know, it's very painful. That's why Mattel immediately withdrew from the market all the ships, but also put warnings on all the packages with small parts. Sky dancers.
Look, pretty lights.
What
could it be? Wow, pretty light sky dancers. And they really light up. Light for me, light up for me, pretty light sky dancers.
By Galoob Toys Inc., Sky Dancers was one of the most popular toy lines of the 90s. The most striking thing was to see them fly through the air, and these go directly to your face.
Wait, what?
Yes, you heard me well, to your face. This was due to the lack of coordination of the doll when flying, causing injuries to the eyes, broken teeth, and even a mild concussion.
I can't believe it.
Believe it or not, more than 70 reports of injuries have already been received. So you know, take care of the dark side of the Sky Dancers. Trampoline. I know that you, me, and everyone has wanted to have a trampoline and jump on it all the holy day. I know, it's extremely fun. But let me tell you, not everything in the garden is rosy. Since every year, this trampoline, in any of its presentations, has caused about 90,000 accidents.
This is a disaster.
All this due to the lack of security, causing bone fractures, concussions, paralysis, even death.
Oh, horrible.
Don't tell me. By now, you will realize that not every toy brings happiness.
Oh, now I get it.
Snacktime Cabbage Patch Doll. Don't be fooled. This tender doll is not what it seems.
What are you saying?
Even though it looks harmless, it can eat you. Eat!
What?
Let me explain to you. This is due to the mechanism of its jaw, which has a one-way roller powered by a battery.
And?
Sorry, I was exalted. And how not to do it if this doll has been able to bite fingers and pull out your hair without compassion.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
That's why, in the 90s, they took it off the shelves after the Christmas season.
It's such a relief.
To finish with a flourish, I'll introduce you to Mini Hammock. Super relaxing, soft, and light are just some of the characteristics that define a hammock.
Ah, this is the life, eh?
Therefore, a special one was created for the little ones at home. But it was the worst idea in the world!
What? What happened?
Something awful! This product began to cause multiple accidents, especially between 1984 and 1995, killing at least 12 children.
What?
What you heard! 12 children died! Really sad news. The most chilling thing was to know the way they died, because some suffered strong and accurate blows to the head and brain while playing inside it, and others became entangled in the hammock, hanging themselves.
Oh, those poor people.
These accidents resulted in a total ban on their commercialization.
That is a relief. Oh, woo!
The danger is everywhere. Now tell me, when you were a child, did you have any toys so dangerous like those? If you liked the video, like it, subscribe, and activate the bell for more content.
So play nice.
And before you leave, don't forget to watch these videos made especially for you. Cheer up, you'll love it.